Thanks for dropping in to Wetblasting 101. Today we're going to talk about rinsing inside the Vixen cabinet. This is my trusty 1215 in my shop, and as you can see there's a rinse hose right inside the cabinet. When you finish blasting the parts you can rinse them off. The question is, what do you do with that water? We're not going to talk about the open loop system today, but we'll talk about the closed loop. So an open loop system, you're going to have a drain and you're going to use water. So the closed loop system utilizes a tank in the back and recirculates that water. Not only does it recirculate the water, but it also cleans the system. Oils and things that you blast off the part are going to be collected on paper, easily disposable. Let's go take a look at the heart of the system and see how the closed loop system works. We're at the back of my trusty model 1215 in my shop to show you a little bit more about the closed loop rinse system. So you're inside the cabinet, you've blasted your part, you set it down. When you come off the foot switch, the pump stops. The media is going to be settling down, and any scum or broken media is going to float. But you've added water. The windshield wiper adds a little bit of water, but mostly the water that you're going to add comes from the rinse hose. So you've rinsed your part inside the cabinet, and you've elevated the water level. So the pinch valve here is closed under normal operation. And there's a timer that's going to open that up. So it's going to give it enough time depending on the media. And that's one thing about a Vixen that's different from other manufacturers. The others have a set timing, say 20 seconds. But if you're using finer media, you need more time than that. Inside the control panel is you can adjust the timing on that pinch valve. That's going to be a different video. That's a little bit complicated, but we'll get you through that. So anyway, at about 30 seconds out, you've allowed the media to settle down and the scum is floated. That pinch valve right there is going to open up. So any water that you've added in rinsing inside the cabinet is going to flow out across this filter paper. Now obviously there's a roll there. It's 100 yards long, so it lasts a long time. Very effective in initial filtering. As you can see, it ramps up. So this up here, once you start to pull that up with media, it's going to dry, makes disposable really simple. You just cut that paper off and throw it away. At the other side of the tank, you're going to have a filter. It's going to protect the pump. It's a pneumatic pump on demand. So it's pumped up with pressure to the nozzle inside the cabinet at all times. Whenever you're ready to rinse, it's on demand. And of course, this is completely closed loop. So the major advantages: you don't need a drain, you don't need a water source, only makeup water, which will just be a few gallons a day, and you're going to clean that. It's going to take the oils, the grease, paint flakes, anything else, broken down media, very easily cleaned by advancing the filter paper, snip it off, throw it in the garbage. It'll be dried out overnight. I hope that video on the closed loop rinse system was helpful. If you have any questions, rick@wetblasting.com. And remember, if you got a video idea that you want me to cover in the future, please email rick@wetblasting.com. Thanks.